before we get to our regularly scheduled palace exploration, we have a little bit of work to do here in the Velvet Room. So we are going to fuse away Ganesha and Hellbiker in order to fuse Sarasvati.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Pretty simple skills passing down: fire, wind, and light. Basically everything Hellbiker had that was of worth.
My.
Kind of weird to see Sarasvati as more of a mid to late game persona, all things considered. Alright. But hey, that's just how things go sometimes. I mean, Succubus is an early game persona for some reason now, because, you know, thematically it fits. Anyway, she gets No Sleep, Dekanja, Matarunda, don't need Tenterafu, and Diarahan. Don't really need No Sleep for that. Overall, a pretty good healing persona, but you need to pass down any sort of attacking spells. Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? Definitely not the best persona to try to make, but I mean, I'm not using the other personas. So we are fusing away Rangda and Hectaconqueris in order to fuse Dakini.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
It's very much a waste that Aegeon can't be passed down, which makes me very sad. But mostly, I'm just passing down just these passive abilities. Regenerate 2 isn't going to be the greatest, so I'll pass down Endure, and we'll go from there.
Rebirth.
And we can see all the skills that she gives us. So she gives high counter. Kind of makes Counter-Strike really redundant. I should have seen that coming. Deathbound, so get rid of Counter-Strike. Rebellion. Ooh. Well, I don't really need Giant Slice. And last is Charge. Okay, a power charge. Not bad for a physical persona. But I don't really use physical personas all that much. No, well. Now this is going to be a pretty potent persona. So we are fusing away Red Rider and Horus in order to fuse Barong.
Select the skills.
He already has Zealdine, but Kolgeon and Freydine, giving him 3 Dine spells, basically. And then Bufula and Aiga, I suppose. I do have a good amount of Darkness users, but I don't think I have many Ice. So, Bufula is definitely something I want to keep passing down.
Then let us begin.
Weird to see Barong just basically twitch all over the place. But anyway, he gets Invigorate 2. Super nice. Null Electric. Getting rid of Rage War for that. And Mazealdine. Barong, you and I are going places. I'm fusing him away as soon as I can, because I need extra space. I'm getting rid of 2 good personas for you, damn it. So we are fusing away Bugs and Daisoljul in order to fuse Komokuten.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot for him to inherit. Mostly just healing spells and auto Matarukaja because, you know, it's better than the skill that he's actually just going to get.
Now for a rebirth.
Uh-huh, sure, great, thanks. So the door hit you on the way out. Anyway, alright. He gets Attack Master, Matarukaja, which do not need Attack Master. Nuke Wall, for some reason. Enduring Soul is next, which is very interesting. When you die, you automatically revive with full HP once per battle, which is actually not all that bad, but I also don't really like this persona, so I'll probably not get it. Oh well. Behold the Dark God. So we are fusing away Isis, Thoth, Anubis, and Horus in order to fuse Seth.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Now, funny enough, all of Seth's abilities come from just Horus. So, Kogeon, Fredine, wasn't there another? I guess not. In addition, Touch and Go and Defense Master.
It will receive a great deal of power.
Actually, I'm having second thoughts about Defense Master. I do want Touch and Go. That's a pretty decent skill. But I'm not 100% sure if I want that. Because I've got Garudyne, I've got Zealdyne on other personas. Hegeon, I know I have on other personas. I'm just not entirely sure. Could just go with Tarunda. You know, let's go with Tarunda.
It will receive a great deal of power. Girls, let us begin.
I do also need to just get rid of a skill so I can teach it high counter. So Tarunda just might be that ability. But anyway, we get, alright, a couple skills. Cripple and Fire Break. Cripple's really nice because it makes gun skills a lot better. And one-shot kill is a really freaking good gun spell. I don't really need Fire Break, so I can get rid of that. And last is Fortify Spirit, so that's kind of nice, I suppose. Of course, we're not done yet. Also, I did buy back a couple of personas, so this is what my current persona deck is looking like. I have one free space for anything I might pick up along the way. But honestly, getting Komokuten was a huge downgrade for both of the personas that I used to summon it. Anyway, we need to teach a skill card to our brand new persona. So let's go ahead and teach Seth High Counter. And thankfully, Tarunda is just the skill that I can use to get rid of it. So we'll go ahead and do that. And with that, our last, well, request has been completed.
Huh. My. That's it! That's the persona we asked for! You really made it? The inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed this. I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations. This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you some credit. As for the next task we will assign to you, there is nothing. You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over power. Why did I say that? A voice is echoing in my head. Justine?
Are you okay, Justine?
It is nothing. Just my head. These memories. The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we?
Justine, did you remember something? Justine?
My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me, too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut!
How is this my fault?
Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. Ugh. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you.
Huh?
No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, there's no doubt you're a problem child. But honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth. You hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin, okay?
Leave it to me. I'll be sure to surpass your expectations.
Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth. We will be waiting for you.
I won't let you down.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of strength, granting thee infinite power.
Thus, we have finished off the twin Wardens confidant of Caroline and Justine. That of the Strength Arcana. So, our final ability with the Wardens is Special Treatment. Caroline was not kidding when she said that you may cry tears of joy, because this ability allows you to fuse higher level personas than your current level. Now, there is a fee that you have to pay, and this fee can get very pricey very quickly, and is even more expensive the higher the level of the persona you are trying to fuse. However, what makes this ability super nice is that it may actually give me a somewhat challenging final boss fight. Because yes, I'm going to go and try to complete the compendium, at least what you can do within a first game playthrough. There is a persona that's New Game Plus exclusive, so we won't be able to fuse that. But with this ability, I don't necessarily need to be at the highest level that the highest level persona has to be and make the final boss a complete cakewalk. Now, this will require me to still get a crap ton of money and still need to be pretty high level. So I may, in fact, I'm probably gonna have to be still a little bit over-leveled going into the final boss fight, just like how Persona 3 and 4 went. But I don't necessarily need to be at the highest level, so it may not be as much of a cakewalk as maybe some other final bosses have, because trying to max out the compendium will do that. So yay! Yay for making things somewhat more interesting further down the line! And, for finishing the Strength Confidant, we can now fuse Zhao Gongen, the most powerful persona of the Strength Arcana.
Be careful not to lose focus.
You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that, inmate?
Now that we've finished the Confidant, let's actually do the intro. What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we continued through Sei Nijima's palace, as we were trying to get to the tokens that we needed in order to get the high player card, in order to progress further up into the palace. We basically had to cheat our way to get to that amount of money, but we kind of had to because the games were rigged against us to begin with, so we wouldn't have been able to do it legit. In this episode, with all the tokens that we have acquired, we can now get the high limit card. And in addition, we can also grab us a Soma and a bead chain. Two very helpful items that you definitely want to get. Okay, so yeah, we only have 1,300 coins now, and it doesn't look like someone is pleased to see us. Let's do it.
What a clever trick.
We merely followed your rules.
Huh. I'm the master. You know it, the rules seem that I am the victor.
It appears both the Sai-san of the real world and that of this world are at their wits' end.
I think our guests will be leaving now.
You're the only one who's gonna be leaving, Black Suit.
Things would have been so much simpler if we could do this from the start.
Okay, so yeah, again, weird that there are so many just different type of, like, semi-boss battles, but hey, we actually get a legit boss fight this time. The Final Measurer, Norn. Norn drains wind and resists darkness, light, and ice. And knows the skills Garudyne, Diarahan, and Rakukaja. This is gonna be a little bit of a trickier fight than usual. Because, you know, kind of difficult to knock her down. And apparently she also knows Zeodyne. That wasn't in my notes. That wasn't in my notes at all. Cool, I'll hit you with nuclear. Thankfully she's not all too powerful. Yeah, I'm really glad that she's not all that powerful. Let's switch on over to Seth.
Go down.
Burn her up. And then I can just do this. Thanks, Fox. The crit was not necessary.
What losers? Criminal trials are but a gamble to be won, and us prosecutors arrange the gambling table. Hence, losses are unacceptable. We must win, even if it has to be on false charges.
Are you serious, sis? Why won't you answer me?
Mako-chan.
Don't think such a petty trick could defeat me. I may have to acknowledge your skills. If you can make it up to the manager's floor, that is.
She thinks the trials which shape the outcomes of people's lives are nothing more than gambles? I wish I didn't have to hear that from Sai-san herself.
Sis is completely distorted. We have to stop her quickly.
We'll save her. Together. We just can't lose our calm, okay?
We all feel the same way.
There's no time to waste. She mentioned something about a manager's floor, right? Let's try heading up there. We'll change Nijima-san's heart for sure.
We go.
Out of the way.
Beyond this point is the high limit floor. Do you have a reservation?
I said out of the way!
We shouldn't cause a scene.
Do you have a reservation?
It seems there is some kind of requirement we must meet before we can access this high-limit floor.
Even though we got the coins?
It must be related to my sister's cognition in some way.
I can't imagine how, though.
Her cognition. Essentially, Sai-san needs to think of us as being allowed to enter, correct? Huh. Well, this casino is the courthouse in reality. So that floor must be a place only authorized personnel are given access to. I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
Ace Detective!
He's come to understand the workings of the cognitive world so quickly.
Well, I was just like that too, right?
Yeah, no way in hell.
It took you ages to get it, Ryuji.
I just got a different sense of time, that's all.
Uh-huh.
That aside, how are we going to get into the courtroom?
Ryuji, go piss off the police.
Hell no!
We just need to attend a trial. Still, how are we supposed to know which trials my sister will be attending?
Leave that to me. I have some connections that come to mind. I will contact you once I manage to arrange a time. We should return to the real world for today, though. Well, see you all at the courtroom.
So yes, unfortunately, our palace exploration is split into 2 individual days. So we need to head back on over to the real world and attend a trial. A trial that Sei is prosecuting for, in order to get further into the palace. So yeah, remember when I said before, don't ever leave, like, palaces to, like, the final day you possibly can if you're not familiar on whether or not that's you need to get another day. This is another one of those instances, just like with Madarame's palace. So yeah, never try to tempt fate and always be able to have at least a couple days left before the deadline before actually infiltrating the palace. Because you want to make sure that the days until investigation, if you're planning on going down to the last day, that needs to be like when you send the calling card, not when you first enter the palace. So always keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to wander around a little bit while I'm trying to just gather some more stuff to sell. So I will meet you guys when I am done. So excuse me while I go loot the place some more. Well, I got 1 level up. Ooh. And Garudine.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Couple more level ups. And that's about it. Unfortunately, even at the level that we're at, we're not able to just completely avoid any of the battles in the dice area. But with those couple of level ups and all the money that we've gathered, fortunately had to spend a little bit of money buying back personas. But whatever, we've got plenty of items to sell to EY once we make it back to the real world. And there's nothing much more for us to do. I've attempted to do, like, put in a persona in solitary confinement, but honestly, this is not the best time to do that. So let's go ahead and return to the real world. We got a lot done, but there's still much more to do.
Joker. Yes.
Oh.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, so just like Morgana said, once you head on into the courtroom, you're going to be immediately thrown into the palace. Which means that you do have the evening to regather your supplies, but when you plan out when to head on into the palace, make sure that you plan out for the next 2 days, because you will spend one day after another heading on into Nijima's palace. Of course, we're first going to request a massage from Kawakami because we could definitely use a nighttime activity.
You're so stiff. Like right here. And here. Master!
And now we have our nighttime activity. Hooray!
See you later.
So that's cool. I mean, if we wanted to, there is still... Oh, I guess we can't. Anyway, what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, first things first, we do have a few pieces of equipment that we can wash, so we're gonna call Kawakami again. Oh, can't get the sodas. We're gonna call Kawakami again in order to clean up some of this stuff. So, the smoke-stained armor and the seedy armor. So yeah, just 2 pieces of equipment, but simple enough.
Hi!
They're both going to be some pretty decent pieces of equipment. So what exactly we're going to be doing this evening? Well, this evening, we are heading on over to Shibuya and heading on over to the airsoft shop. What kind of sucks is that because we're going immediately into the palace afterwards, we actually will not have any time to go and get the bonus from Chihaya. So that kind of sucks.
Better not give that shit to my customers.
And we are first going to be doing a little bit of shopping.
Okay.
Mostly just to sell off the crap that we got, and the almost 94,000 yen in terms of crap.
You should be grateful.
And there's a few other things
sure
to
to
sell
choose carefully.
as
Just don't
well.
use
I
it
don't
for
need the
anything
parrying
dangerous.
dagger.
I don't want to get caught up in a raft.
So I can sell that. Not really much anything else for me to get rid of. I can get rid of the Guile vest.
You should be grateful.
And the sand gown.
That's fine.
I'll keep the opposite shirt for now. Is there anything that's redundant? Reduce blast damage medium and reduce blast damage high.
You should be
That's
grateful.
redundant. Let's see. Evasions, and that's basically it. Okay, there's nothing else for us to really buy from EY Shop. because we already did that today.
What's up?
But we still have... Oh, actually, hold up.
Later.
Do I have a hanged man persona on me? I don't. I don't think I need... I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go grab a hangman persona just in case. Okay, I bought back Hecticon carries. It may be a little bit pricey to get him back, but... You know, fusion fodder is hard to come by. So this is a very dangerous job that EY is asking us to do. And this is where all of that guts was put into. So to progress further in EY's Confidant, you need to have max guts. Yeah, it's kind of silly that you need rank 4 guts to even begin it, and then you just need even more guts to finish. But that's how EY's Confidant works. It's why we didn't really need to worry much about guts after we reached rank 3 to get Kawakami. But at any rate, tonight we're hanging out with EY.
Sorry. Hey. Yeah.
I'm just doing this to help out EY. That's all.
Yo.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
what you say. Shit.
I'm not just going to abandon you like that. I want to help you, EY. You're not going to push me away that easily. You could also say, I will, and you'd get the same amount of points. This is bad. Even if he does give that Suda guy the guns, he's just going to off EY as soon as the guns get into his possession. We have to do something about this, and fast. If not the Suda he used to be, then maybe... Hey, EY. Quick question. What's Suda's full name?
Huh?
Akimitsu Suda. Got it. Understood.
Later.
This is bad. This is really bad. We need to head on into Mementos, and soon. So there we go. Another quest and another flag for us to try to overcome. Might be wondering, why didn't you just wait until after you got this before going into Mementos? And partially it's because there's a lot of other stuff that could be progressed in the meantime. And second, we're gonna have quite a bit of free time anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And now for something completely different.
Hi!
Maids! And laundry. So we have the gambler dress and the scam collar. Interesting. take a look at those soon enough. But that will come when we re-enter the palace. For now, we have school, and then we have a trial to attend. And so the day moves on to Monday. And wouldn't you know it, we get another seat on the train. So what are we reading? Well, today we are reading the book on Milady.
Oh!
Milady was a master of deception. But anyway, we get some more useless stats!
Alright.
Because all stats are now useless stats at this point in time. And then school happened.
So this is what the courtroom is like.
Just being here causes my body to tense up.
I'm shocked that Nijima-san could think of somewhere this solemn as a casino. So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman.
Mm-hmm. By the way, what's this trial about?
A politician who decided to make personal use of government funds.
I read about that in a magazine. He went on a vacation with his mistress to some fancy hot springs.
Aren't politicians supposed to be loaded? Why'd he mess with our tax money?
I mean, that's just how some of them are. Once you have a taste of luxury, you don't use your own money if you can scam it out of other people.
Playing with other people's cash is a total no-go. This may sound odd, but isn't Nijima-san supposed to be busy with our investigation? Does she really have time to be coming to a trial like this?
Supposedly, she was on this case before being assigned to the Phantom Thieves. Normally, another prosecutor would take her place, but Sai-san can be a bit of a perfectionist.
Hey, how are we gonna get Nijima-san to notice us? Did you tell her we'd be coming?
I don't think she read the message, though.
Do we have a backup plan?
Not exactly, but I'm sure she'll notice us eventually.
I noticed a lot of students here, but is that Akechi-kun? And Makoto? Now that I think about it, there was a message about her coming. That doesn't matter for now.
See? It's almost time to begin.
All right. Nijima can see now that we're allowed in the courtroom. This should let us enter that high-limit thingamajig. Let's head over to her palace once the trial's over.
Stay in the bag, damn it!
I'm itching for action. Let's
Let's do this!
So on the bright side, you do get a full heal from everyone, so that way you're ready to go for the high limit floor. The downside is that you can't head on over to Chihaya, so no extra money for, well, no easy extra money, I should say. But at any rate, now is about as good a time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. I'm gonna check on into the Velvet Room real quick, just to see if there's any sort of personas I can fuse. Because, obviously, with higher level floors of the palace, we're gonna encounter new shadows, and thus new personas. So, I would like to maybe have some free space.
Fusion.
Maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure if there's actually I can make Garuda.
I see.
And that would actually get rid of 2 personas I couldn't care less about for a persona that's actually halfway decent. Cool. I can do that.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Have to go with formalities. So we are fusing away Hecticon Keres and Komokuten in order to fuse Garuda.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Okay, we'll give him Diarahan, Bufula, because why the heck not? Automataru Kanja and Growth 2? Yeah, I mean, I've got a ton of other healing personas, so that's not exactly a bad thing. So, we'll go with that.
My.
Cool, I get my free space back. We started in the Velvet Room, and we shall end in the Velvet Room. Anyway, he learns Masuku Kaja, Evade Alak, meh, Magarudan, ooh. What do I want to get rid of for that? Heat Wave? I mean, I've got other physical users. I think I still have a physical persona on me. So I'll get rid of that. And Wind Amp. Ooh. That'll be nice. And with Growth 2, he'll gain experience naturally. I don't think there's anything else that I could potentially make at the moment. If I need extra space, I could just make Orlov into an accessory. Because it's actually a halfway decent accessory. But for the time being, I do not believe there's any other personas that I can make. Except maybe Norn.
I see.
Which, I mean, Norn's pretty good. Norn is really freaking good. But I'm kind of good.
Done already?
So we will see whether or not I actually need any extra space, or if I'm maybe good for the time being and can hold off until I can get some better personas, or at least different personas. But anyway, we are going to venture into the palace and head on over to the, I can't fast travel to that, to the high whatever. We'll be able to progress further on into the palace. And our goal is to reach the treasure. So until next time, everyone, take care.